Attempted murder, torture, mayhem, assault with a deadly weapon, burglary, and arson.
All of this after sheriff's deputies say they held a woman captive in her own home. Eyewitness News reporter Jeff Platt spoke to a neighbor who can't believe this happened right next to her. Jeff?
Well, the sheriff's report seems more like the plot of a horror movie rather than real life, and for neighbors, that horror movie has come to an end with the sheriff's suspects in custody. This is the apartment where the sheriff's office says in June a woman was held captive and tortured for several days before her captors left the home to burn with her inside.
Be safe and, keep the doors locked, windows locked.
Kyra Oliver, who lives right next door, tells me she never noticed anything wrong until she awoke to neighbors frantically knocking on her door.
And then so I come out and her house is smoking.
First responders showed up and cleared the house. The woman who lived there was nowhere to be found. That is until the following morning when Kyra was throwing out her trash.
When she called for me, I'm thinking it was a cat because there's cats over here. Because it sounded like it was something moaning. So
when Kyra walked towards the sound, she saw her neighbor laying on the ground and hanging by a thread.
And so her hands were all like severed, just hanging. And she looked really bad. She was bleeding everywhere.
Kyra called an ambulance and the woman was rushed to the hospital. According to the sheriff's report, she broke a window and escaped the burning home, but was still in critical condition. She was stabbed many times with a sword, and she may lose some of her fingers as a result. 50-year-old Franco Ochoa and his wife Amelia Lopez were arrested in Oxnard for the crimes the sheriff's office say they committed against the woman who lives in that apartment. Kyra says knowing they've been caught is a relief to the community and helps all of them sleep just a little bit safer. Reporting live in the studio, Jeff Platt, Eyewitness News.